standard at 185 pounds. Fifth and final round. Kamal Usman certainly didn't sit on his lead against Leon Edwards. Big leg kick for Pereira. Backs out Adesanya. Here's that left hook.
Here it goes.
And now a right. Adesanya's on one leg. Two more. Down goes the champion. Pereira trying to close.
That's it. He did it.
Everyone says Khamzat Chimaev is the monster, the unbeatable force. They talk about his wrestling like it's a hurricane that no fighter can survive. They show his fights, where he picks men up and dominates them on the ground, and for the most part they are right. Chimaev is a problem that almost no one has an answer for. But they are forgetting one very important thing. They are forgetting the sound that a stone hand makes when it connects perfectly with a human chin, and that sound changes everything. If you believe that Khamzat Chimaev would easily wrestle Alex Pereira to a decision, or if you think Pereira has zero chance on the ground, then you need to watch this video.
You know, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I never walk into the plan. We'll find out. I don't really go in a game plan. I mean, obviously, if I go in there and he starts hurting me, yeah, I'm gonna take the coward's way out and try to wrestle. But, like, you know, hopefully I could stand and bang with this gigantic, scary Brazilian. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Let me tell you guys something. There's not one glory kickboxer in any weight class that I couldn't stand and bang with. So don't tell me just because you're some big Brazilian, you knocked out Izzy 20 years ago, that I can't stand with you. Come on, motherfucker. Get out of here.
And I think that is why a level change or a shot on Pereira would be good, because he's...
That's why.
I'm dead. But nah, this is not going to be that kind of fight. This is the one where I'm just, I know we're going to go deep. You know, I'm going to crack him, he's going to crack me. You know, and then it's going to be like one of them fire with fire fights. Boom. What's that? Whose fire is going to burn longer? And I know I'm going to burn longer. I know he can't last. I know you can't last. I know he can't last. So that's what gives me confidence, especially with the work I'm doing right now. I know if we're running on a treadmill right now, who's going to fall off first? I bet you 10 out of 10 times he falls off first.
I can't change the past. It's happened. That is the past. I've let it go. But now there's an opportunity now to rewrite history for the future. This is my chance, and that's why.
After his Sean Strickland fight, he weighed himself, and he was somewhere in the neighborhood of 220 plus pounds.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Round one for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship. Adesanya. It's never been 25 minutes in MMA.
Oh, nice right hand by Izzy.
Nice right hand by Izzy. Oh, good kick to the body. He's got him reacting now. Look at that.
He does.
After that right hand, Pereira's... oh, Jesus. That's where it gets dangerous.
Yep, there's that money maker left hook.
Right back down to the ground. Ground and pound by the champion.
Ooh. Beautiful sequence by Adesanya. 20 down, 5 to go. Adesanya, the undisputed middleweight champion. Immediately shoots. The last 18 months under the guise of Glover Teixeira.
Cheek.
And John, honestly, that's what I was speaking to with all the clinch and the grab.
I'm not just going to give you my opinion, I am going to show you the step-by-step blueprint for how the hunter Powhatan can stop the wolf, boars, and end the fight with a devastating knockout. We will break down the one skill Pereira has that everyone underestimates. We will explain how to survive the takedown storm. And we will reveal the single biggest mistake that Chimaev makes. A mistake that a killer like Pereira is built to punish. Let's fix this common misunderstanding. First, we have to be honest and respect the danger. The Khamzat Chimaev problem is real. He is not just a wrestler. He is an incredibly strong, aggressive, and suffocating grappler. His plan is simple. He walks forward, grabs you, and puts you in a world of trouble on the mat. He drains your energy, controls your body, and looks for a submission or ground and pound. We saw this against Kevin Holland. We saw this against Li Jingliang. This is the biggest test for any striker. If you cannot stop the takedown, you cannot use your weapons. So, how does Pereira, a man famous for his kickboxing, not his wrestling, even begin to solve this puzzle? The answer is not what you think. It is not about becoming a better wrestler than Khamzat overnight. That is impossible. The answer is in his fight against another elite grappler, Jan Blachowicz. In that fight, everyone expected Pereira to get taken down and submitted, and he did get taken down. But what happened on the ground? He did not panic. He controlled his breathing. He defended the submission attempts. He survived, and eventually he got back to his feet. This is the key. Pereira does not need to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He just needs to be good enough at defending to survive the storm and create an opportunity to stand up. His takedown defense is the most underrated part of his game, and it is the first piece of the puzzle.
Jab from Pereira out of the body.
But he isn't a good enough wrestler. There it is. But this is where Pereira gets himself in trouble.
That I do something mistake with my cardio. I don't know what, why I was exhausted,
But I saw that fight many times, and I will not change not change anything. And I wanna do the same right now, this Saturday. I wanna do the same, but much better. Different, because there is a new me. And how I see, there is a new Alex. This is the new chance. For me, this is absolutely a new fight. So this is nothing about some vendetta or some,
Revenge.
Revenge. So for me, this is the new match. Absolutely. And I'm just taking the learn from the November from New York, and
he has a strong base and uses the cage well to stay upright. His goal in round 1 is not to win the round, it is simply to survive it. So imagine the fight starting. Khamzat rushes forward. Pereira's first job is to manage distance. He cannot stand still. He needs to use footwork, moving left and right. He must use his long legs to throw powerful leg kicks and teep kicks to the body. These kicks are not just for damage, they are an investment. Every hard kick to Chimaev's leg makes him a little slower. Every hard kick to his body drains his gas tank. This makes shooting for a takedown much more difficult and tiring. He is making Khamzat pay a price for every inch of space he tries to take. The goal is to make the wolf think twice before charging in. But eventually, Chimaev will get a hold of him. It is inevitable. When this happens, Pereira's training with Glover Teixeira becomes critical. He must immediately fight the hands, turn his back to the cage, and use the wall to help him stand. He must make Khamzat carry his full weight. The longer Chimaev has to work for a takedown, the more energy he loses.
He's very difficult to deal with.
That's a good right hand. Ankalaev immediately shoots.
He hurt him bad.
Ankalaev covering up. Big distance.
Oh my goodness.
That'll do it. Alex Pereira back up.
If he does get taken down, the plan is the same as it was against Blachowicz. Stay calm, protect your neck, and look for a chance to get up. He does not need to win the grappling exchange, he just needs to not lose the fight in that exchange. He needs to make it back to his feet. Now we get to the most important part, the part where the entire fight changes. This brings us to the big mistake Khamzat Chimaev always makes. What is it? It is his confidence, his ego. After he wrestles for a while, Chimaev starts to believe he can stand and strike with anyone. He starts to fall in love with his power. We saw this in his war with Gilbert Burns. He stood in the pocket and traded punches, getting hit with big shots. He was willing to take a punch to give a punch. Against most fighters, this is a good strategy because he is tougher and stronger. But against Alex Pereira, this is a fatal error. This is the trap. The entire game plan leads to this moment. After 1 or 2 rounds of hard wrestling and eating body kicks, Chimaev will be tired. His movements will be slower. His chin will be a little higher in the air. He will get frustrated that Pereira is still standing, and he will decide to prove a point by trying to knock him out. When that happens, Pereira will be waiting. He will be calm, just like he always is. He will be looking for that one perfect opening. This is where Pereira's left hook, the touch of death, comes into play. It's not just a wild punch. It is a precise, patient, and perfectly timed weapon. He uses it to counter his opponents when they move forward aggressively. As a tired Chimaev throws a wide punch, Pereira will be there with a short, powerful counter, and that is all it takes. We saw it against Sean Strickland, we saw it against Israel Adesanya. It does not matter how good your chin is, it does not matter how strong your wrestling is. If that specific punch lands cleanly, the fight is over, the lights go out. So the blueprint is clear, it is a three-part plan. Part 1, survive. Use footwork and kicks to manage distance and survive the initial wrestling storm in the first round. Make him work for everything. Part 2, invest. Attack the body and legs with punishing kicks to drain his stamina and slow him down. Part 3, execute. Wait for the tired and frustrated Chimaev to make the mistake of trading punches and then land the fight-ending left hook. It is a difficult path and it requires perfect discipline, but it is a clear path to victory. People who say Pereira has no chance are only looking at the wrestling. They are not looking at the whole picture. They are not considering the power, the patience, and the fight intelligence of Poatan. The story of this fight is not about whether wrestling can beat striking. It is about whether a monster can stay disciplined for every single second of a fight, when a single mistake means waking up looking at the lights. And against Alex Pereira, almost everyone makes that one mistake. What do you guys think? Can Pereira survive the ground game long enough to land the knockout shot, or is Chimaev's wrestling truly unstoppable? Let me know your prediction in the comments below.